welcome back to Skyrim. This is the second installment of the Nord. This is Brandon for FPS GGG, Guns, Games, and Guitars. I love Skyrim. If you watched the first thing, I got the key off the dead body. You can also get it off a chest in the Imperial quarters back there. You can open this flimsy door that you could probably reach around and grab the other handle and open it. But I had to go through all that just to get a key. You can push this fucking thing. Cabbage. Food has like little value. When you can carry food weighs a lot more than potions. If you have a health potion, it'll heal half your health. You eat a piece of cabbage, it'll heal like 1%. It is pathetic. They made food useless.
No, we need to. I think we need to make Dylan play this for one episode and just watch the way he kills.
Oh shit.
Like Dylan, if you try to drop a wedge of cheese or something out of Dylan's inventory, he will like flip shit.
He's the true fat man in every instance. Our friend Dylan.
It's just that like
He thinks food means something. Oh shit.
I don't think you really understand
And that was a nice one. Right up the face.
Food is potions are cost effective. Weigh like half a pound at the most.
Yeah, they weigh half a pound and they heal twice as much.
They do between twice and 6 times as much healing. So.
Alright, so you have a rabbit and a peasant here. You can harvest raw rabbit leg and peasant breast. You have to cook these, but you can't cook it over a fire. You have to find the cooking spits. Here is a potion of minor magicka. Salt file. If you want to cook, these are very important. You have wooden bowl, tankard, bread.
Oh, and ingredients. I take everything.
Ingredients. I mean, this is just really just useless. Potion of minor healing. It weighs 0.5. It's worth 17. It heals you 5 times faster than anything.
25.
Yeah. 25 points of health.
Take every
See? And then that does 25 points of magicka. And you can find bigger and badder vials of these. Personally, stamina doesn't really do anything. If you get to a certain level...
even the bigger vials, they still weigh the
Yeah, I mean, even the virulent, or whatever you call it, the ultra healing potion, it weighs 5 pounds and does 10 times more than it should.
Wait, isn't the Book of Dragonborn in that room?
The Book of Dragonborn is in the next big room.
Alright, now we're going to the torture chamber.
You don't really need the Book of Dragonborn.
Come here, bitch. Fuckhead. No! Sometimes, if you get down here fast enough and kill the torturer, you can save one or both of them.
I've saved both of them. I'm glad to say that.
Usually I end up saving both of them, and then they both end up committing suicide on the fire pit of the head. Like,
yeah.
The oil
steel daggers always good.
Steel daggers weigh almost nothing, and you can sell them to get your speech and some extra gold. So
see if you can get it open with some.
This is lockpicking 101. There's a knapsack over here in this room. Open it up. 4 lockpicks that the Book of the Dragonborn.
I wish you could take.
You can read it by turning the pages.
We don't have to.
You don't have to sit here and read it because
I'll
it's
do a special where I read it.
kind of We'll go in here.
Take the books.
Keep the lockpicks.
I take books that level you up. If it gives you a level on anything.
Is that a lockpick?
It was.
Lockpick.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You're not gonna get the magic stuff.
No, I'm going to. I gotta go get it.
Oh.
Now,
you know, he automatically gives you a couple lockpicks as soon as he says go open that cage.
Yeah.
It works. Apparel. Now I have an iron shield, which is my favorite. Some people like dual wielding swords. I love the sword and shield. I always will.
It's pretty effective. So.
It's very effective. Now let's do cage door novice. It's pretty neat. Use the left stick to rotate, then the right stick to rotate the lock the other way. To closer the pick is to correct position, the more the lock will rotate before the blah blah pick breaks. Okay, this is how it goes. You see how it turns like that? It turns like that, you can unlock it. But if you put it over here, it switches like this. Stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then turn it.
That is a sturdy lockpick.
I know. You have to be. If you do it too much, it'll break. Just like that. Go slow. and then it's unlocked.
I think this one is always at the top position, but some of them are really hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you want to be a mage, you can grab this guy's dirty ass fucking clothes.
That's what I did.
That's what I do.
I'm
No,
not.
you're
I'm in fucking steel armor. I am glistening like a bitch.
I usually put on steel armor and put on the mage's hood because it gives you 30 magic.
Now I will tell you something. There is jack and shit inside these cages.
Just lockpick practice.
It's just if you want to level up your lockpicking, it's good.
There's bone meal and like no, there's a coin purse in there.
There's a coin purse. Okay, I was wrong. There's one thing in there.
I knew there was something, but I couldn't remember what it was.
There, it's unlocked. There, it's a coin purse. How many coins? I got 13 bucks. And then he has. Most skeletons will have bone meal, which is useless, and gold.
Isn't bone meal an ingredient, or?
It's an ingredient, but it's useless.
Think of what you use it in.
You might use it for invisibility potion, but apart from that,
Charis eggs.
Oh.
Charis eggs and
yeah.
Luna
I mean, these are dead people that were so unlucky that they turned to bones in their cells. Technically, if they were bones, they would not be hanging like that. They'd be on the ground. So Skyrim, game producers are a little fucked up. I realize it's a game, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just search them all. They all have gold. And there's this big gaping hole in the wall, of which there is no explanation. It looks like the Hulk took a shit, and that's what happened. It is just simply the worst possible entrance to something. Also, notice the fire never goes out. It will never go out.
It's a video game.
I realize it's a video game. Your torches will burn out, though. And there's, yes, after a while.
I've never held a torch long enough for it to burn out. So.
This is the first time where you get a bow. See, I knifed my buddy, and I didn't mean to do that.
Rayloft will never
Iron, yeah, a Rayloft won't attack you. You can get an iron bow now. Douchebag. Get over here. I mean, they don't have gold. Oh, fell down. Can't have it. Can't shoot me. You can put your shield up and block it. Yeah, this shield's kind of small and rusty. Bitch.
Always grab arrows. Arrows do not weigh.
Yeah, arrows don't weigh anything, and if you're not going to use them, pick them up and sell them.
It will never hurt you to carry arrows.
Yeah.
Same with lockpicks.
Yeah, arrows and lockpicks. If you level up your skill to the point where you don't need lockpicks, take them. It's called money.
Same thing with arrows. Even if you don't use a bow.
Yeah, even if you don't use a bow and arrow, take the arrows and sell them. It is free money.
It's like 1 coin a piece, and even if you can't get any money off them, you can still get a level up for your speech.
Yes.
Which is the hardest skill in this game to level up.
You'll see this hole up here. Can we open the door just a little bit?
Yeah.
Crack it a little bit more. Okay.
Let me also point the fan at me.
Okay, now we're going down here. It looks like some old Nordic ruin. Thank you, that's so much better. Yeah. This is really, 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 really kick-ass. I mean, look at the water flow. I mean, this is really beautiful. I mean, it's a little glitchy, a little bit, but you can't bitch. This is just beautiful. For when it comes to stuff like this, it's beautiful. This is where you need to go. You came out right there. You need to go down here. It's optional. I repeat, optional to go down this little place. You'll find a little bit of gold and
I always forget about this place.
there's this dead body here.
Some gold and a potion.
Gold and a potion. Some
more gold.
More gold. And this little passageway takes you right back to underneath it here. Which it actually glitched. That's supposed to break. I'm kind of scared now. Do not rub my nipples while I'm doing a review. I will break your penis off and shove it in your own butt.
I'll take that chance.
He just told me he was going to take that chance. Okay, that's why it didn't break. Okay, douchebag, do your job and keep moving. You are utterly...
Let's
Let's see where it goes. I just went out there for 20 minutes. The AI in this game are a little glitchy. Nope, I'm not going to be here when it falls. Can't have it. You will not be able to... Jesus Christ. You won't be able to go back that way. Now let's go ahead and continue. Little holes of light shine through in these underground caves. Yeah. And what little light doesn't show through, they have candles and lanterns like this one over here. That's coin purse. Don't try, you can try as hard as you can. There's nothing in that skeleton. When it's a broken skeleton, unless you killed it, it usually doesn't have anything. And sometimes when you walk over these things, it can hurt you. Like you lose health. There we go. See my health bar show up? I just walked over a bone and it hurt me. Little game programming fault, so don't get scared when you start walking and you get hurt randomly.
Especially if you walk over a bucket.
Yeah, especially if you walk over a bucket. Now, this is the most opportune time. If it doesn't move and it takes a little bit to look in the top left corner of the screen, there is a auto-saving feature, and it will not let you move until it's done. So don't worry about it. It's okay.
But autosave is one of your best.
Autosave is your best friend, yes. Now, what you want to do... Yeah, I'm gonna bow it. I mean, fuck your magic. Bows work good on these giant 8-legged freaks. Yeah! See, he killed one and I killed the other 3.
Frostbite venom is cheap and it's a good poison.
It's a good poison. If you want a frostbite venom, it does a blood freezing poison, does 5 damage to the health and stamina for 4 seconds. It doesn't sound like much, but when you stab somebody with it, it's pretty cool. And also, when your arrows hit these guys, like you can see my arrow.
Yeah.
Right there.
Every once in a while
you can pick the arrows back up. But if it's broken, or if it glitches and it's wedged in there, you won't get it back.
But you get a good number.
You get a yeah, you get a good.
Come across so many of them anyway that it doesn't matter usually.
Yeah. Now, this is where you need to go. You don't have to go this way, but right next to this fire pit right here. It's more like a ash pit, is a potion of health. Nothing else useful. You can't search that dead body.
Hold up.
Most people don't know this, but there's actually a coin purse in here disguised. They disguised it.
That's a nice pile of gold.
You get some black bar mead. You get an iron helmet. Don't take it. It's useless. Alright, now, this bear. When you're ducking, you see that little line? Nobody sees you. That bear has no fucking clue that we're right up on its ass. It has no clue that I'm going to kill it. You have either the option, if you're a pussy, to sneak around it. If you're useless, you'll sneak around it. Or you can take its pelt and sell it.
Or you can hold its pelt for that quest in,
Yeah, I mean, you'll need the bear pelts a while from now. And this is the first bear you're going to see for a while. This is the easiest bear you'll ever kill. I accidentally pulled the trigger a little bit. You can fucking find that piece of shit. Fuck it, it's an iron arrow. Found it. Okay, if you pull the trigger just lightly, it drops. You have to hold the right trigger. Line up the dot. Try to hit him right in the heart, right where the shoulder is.
Oh!
And that's a kill! Bam! Sneak attack for 2 damage.
Sneak attacks are also your best friend.
Yeah, sneak attacks if you're outmatched. If you're an archer and you are completely outmatched, like they got badass orc assault warriors and shit.
Something I'll be doing.
What you need to do, sneak attack. You duck, make sure you're not hidden or you're not seen. It doubles the damage that you do.
With certain abilities that you learn later on, you can get it to do as much as 6 times damage.
Yeah, when you level up your sneak skill, when you level up your sneak skill, you can make the sneak attack damage do 6 times damage. So it's like an insta-kill to a boss. It's pretty kick-ass.
Alright, warning to everyone, the safety is now on.
Yeah, don't shoot that in here.
I wasn't trying to.
Is it loaded?
No. But you don't shoot it, it's dry firing. The gun's gonna go bad.
That's why I didn't want to do that.
I got any more root beer?
I thought the safety was already on because I looked at it and I thought it was lined up with safety. Stupid me. That's what happens. Stuff like that.
And the loading screen takes a little bit because you're finally going into an open area. Look at this. Put your X, just tap X to put your weapon away.
This game is beautiful.
That is the baddest ass in the game, and he's just leaving. Pussy.
There he goes. Looks like he's
Fucking
gone for
ducking.
good this time.
Feels like I'm zooming in and just like pew pew.
Now I'm gonna equip my Imperial sword.
No way to know if anyone else made it out alive.
I don't need bows right now. I need a sword.
Swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out.
Magic and sword, dual swords.
My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood.
If you don't know where you're going or how to work the system, follow him. Look at the top of the screen. You'll see this bar. It's west,
Wouldn't have made it without your
north, east, south.
Are you gonna go over to the mage stones?
Yeah, we're gonna. If you follow him, you can go to the first stones. That if you've played any of the Elder Scrolls, there's always a stone that if you touch it, don't ask me why. The game creators thought it was clever, and I think it's okay. You touch it and you gain an ability from that stone, like gaining experience faster for certain things. Like if you want to be a mage, there's a mage stone. You touch it, you gain magic levels faster. I am the warrior. There's thief storms, there's lover where you can kiss somebody and they lick your butt for a day. I mean, you'll only find 3 on this one trail. Just follow him. That right there is very important.
See that ruin up
Listen
there?
to him.
Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place.
It's an old Nordic
I
ruin.
guess you get used to it.
Fun fact, I get lost.
I think you're past the stone, right? Oh, no, it's
I don't.
there.
He stops at the stones and bitches about them for like 30 minutes. There they are. If you see something like this, you see that on the top of the map, it's black and white. When you run up to it, it turns white and black.
These are the Guardian Stones.
Listen to
3
him.
of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Funny thing, I actually passed this. And not you.
This is the Thief Stone. The Mage Stone. Useless. And the Warrior Stone. Those under the sign of the Warrior will learn all combat skills like swords, archery, being a badass. Armor, everything.
One-handed, all that.
Yeah.
I'll probably go
It shines a light up into heaven. If you sat on it, it'd probably burn. About as bad as sitting on your thumb and spinning, but it does that, and now you have a 20% increase. Do not sit on your thumb and spin. It is not fun. None of your business. It's the will of God to make your enemies bleed.
The power.
Remember,
Of religion.
Storm Hotel.
Power, I will always
We're
succeed.
ahead of the news from
Your
hell.
Bible,
Should be
spin,
fine.
spin.
As long as we don't do anything.
Oh,
Its power. Look at its
If
speed.
we run into any Imperials.
I drink the beer from the glass, but that's boring. Das Boot? Ooh, yeah, that's more like it's keep pouring. I has a German accent, so of course I love beer. But how much can the boot hold? 1, 2, 3, wir. Da da das Boot, da da das Boot.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, bitch. Oh.
I found keyboard.
Oh,
Oh, God. I like it.
you know, the police computer in Grand Theft Auto, you can actually use this to punch in the numbers and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
I love it.
It's more like, that's more like it. Keep punching.
I wake up early and I hunger for breakfast. Sausage, bacon, eggs, sugar, cinnamon. Fuck, I forgot the words, man.
Sugar and cinnamon.
And for the dinner, or for the lunch, I have the wiener schnitzel. Ooh, yeah, gotta have surf with my turf and wash it down with some butter. And dinner is simpler. I always eat the same thing: Hasse van goulash, mayo, Hasse pfeffer, and mayo.
That face is so obscene.
This place is kind of neat. It's very important to the game. It's the first city that you come to that isn't being raped by a dragon.
Looks like nobody here knows what happened yesterday. Mother, come on. Kurt
Follow him.
will be working in her lumber
He'll let you know what's going on.
You get goodies.
Yeah, you get shit.
If you keep on like
Did I see you talking to Sven?
Ignore him. He's useless.
Maybe listen to more of your
Have you done that quest for him?
Yeah, I did the quest for him.
Or the other guy, I don't care.
He's important. That's a blacksmith. You can make armor yourself. I cannot stress that enough. It is the easiest way to level it up.
And make money.
I'll show you later.
Also, you know, the first time a dragon ever attacked me outside of the set events, you know, like a random dragon, he killed the blacksmith. I was so upset.
I reload if that happens. Also, if you're playing the game and a dragon or bandit raid happens and they kill the blacksmith or someone who is useful, reload the game to the nearest save point. Because they will not come back.
Girder, I'm fine.
And they are very useful.
At least now I am.
She's pretty useful too.
Are you hurt?
Well,
She's helpful for the first 30 seconds.
One of your comrades?
she did her part.
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk?
Yeah, he owes
Tell him when the news from
me
Helgen.
his life. You know what that means? But slave for a year.
You're right. Follow me.
What?
Or our original
Come here a minute.
arrangement.
I need your help with something.
No, what? No, no.
What? In the butt. What?
Odd,
In
just
the butt.
come here.
You want to do what? In my butt? You want to do what? In my butt? Let's do it in the butt. In my butt.
Let's try doing it in the tits.
Oh, good lord.
For those that don't know, I was consensuously rubbing Brandon's nipples.
You had the dust cover on.
Uncle Raylo, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you?
Dog!
Do you really know?
You will have only one chance to get a dog, and he's not actually a dog. So we'll find that out later.
Come find us if you see any
You can't
Imperials.
keep him. You can kill him.
No.
If you get Dawn Guard, you can keep a husky. A beautifully, massively awesome
Won't be
husky.
long before you'll be joining the
want
fight
it now.
yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Raylo.
I want
won't let
the
those soldiers sneak up
copyright.
on you.
I want copyright
Rail.
infringement.
What's going on?
Copyright
Pretty well
infringement.
done in.
Copyright infringement.
I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The
You can
cowards.
see what I'm typing?
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own
I
people.
already lost track.
All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there.
Believe it.
As strange as
It's
it
called
sounds,
Skyrim.
we'd be dead if not for that dragon.
Skyrim.
In the confusion, we managed to slip away.
Dang.
Are we really the first to make it to
Brandon,
Riverwood?
It's a...
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while.
Trying to make an
I hate to
dip.
put your family in danger, Gerda, but
Face palm.
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials.
Stop
Any
bumping.
friend
You're
of
gonna knock all
Raylos
those
is a friend
glasses
of
over.
mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Now you can take anything you want from this hoe bitch. Take the amethyst. Now you will see that it is worth 120. You will not get 120. You will get 64 bucks. It's this simple. Until you level up your speech, you can't get exactly what something is worth
Why
for.
I hoard my jewels.
And that's exactly why Andrew doesn't level up at all in his speech, because he doesn't sell things till he gets better at it. So take that.
I sell daggers.
And he'll sell daggers.
So diggers.
You don't need those. You don't need that. You don't need that. You can use that.
Free stuff. I
It's
think.
It's a lockpick, Nordmead, minor healing, silver garnet ring. Take them both.
Take everything.
And then what you need to
You
do,
want to be Jewel Master.
Jewel master.
you need to take crap in her
There is
pants.
something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops
Looks like
he
someone
can.
just shit on her
If you do
face.
that for me,
She's
I'll be
covered
your
in
friend.
black.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
Do not have
I ought to
German
get
porn
back to
later.
work before I missed, but did anyone
What?
else escape?
Are you also
Did
gonna
Ulfric?
request for the shopkeeper?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out.
Yeah.
It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean?
No, no, no.
Good
Feed
luck,
on
brother.
Brandon.
I'll see you
Feed on
later.
Brandon. Feed on Brandon.
Don't worry about me.
Oh.
You guys
I
want
know how
to
to
Yeah, he
roll.
is.
Kmart after this? Alright. Now you can follow them into the house,
I told you, my
but you do not need it. You talk to him.
Talos guide to you. Just head north. Can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. So at least you won't run into any Imperials along the way.
Now, when you see it's white, bright white, and then it's dark. You've already said this. Do not click on it again unless you need reiteration. You really think I should join up with Ulfric Stormcloak? Why not?
Damn right. Just like all true sons of Skyrim
Personally,
should.
side with the
Come to
Stormcloaks.
Windhelm with me and
It
join
ends
the
up
fight
being
to free
cooler
Skyrim.
battles, cooler
You've
everything.
seen the true face of the Empire here today.
Whether you agree with them or not,
Anyone
you
will
get
know what the coming of the
cool
dragon
shit
means.
the whole way through. Both sides are similar, but when you fight as the Imperials, it's just not as fun.
And it's all defending.
It's all defending. When you're Stormcloaks, you're attacking. It's fun.
And you're like, look at me, I can take out
Yeah.
all these Imperials.
Maybe I will go.
I can't wait for
I
the
hope
Battle
so.
of Sungard Fortress.
Skyrim needs
gonna
people
have that?
like you to fight
No,
for
I
her
mean,
freedom. Come
it's
on.
one of the
better get
Sun
moving.
something fortress. It's an Imperial fortress, but when you attack it, there's like 30 Imperial archers up on the wall.
Keep your
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
Up
open.
there, booster about all of them went over.
Some of the battles in this game remind you exactly of Lord of the Rings. I shit you not.
They really do.
Now, this is the whole. That is the inn. If you see a sign, it says the Sleeping Giant Inn. You can barely read it because it's been there a while. You can get a bed for like $10 there. You can get food, wine, stuff like that. That is the blacksmith's house. This is the blacksmith. What you need to do immediately
Ain't every day
is
you
go
get
talk to
visitors
him.
from Riverwood.
You can ask him if you need any help run the forge. What have you got to sell?
Looking to
He'll
protect
teach you how to do
yourself
shit
Or
sometimes.
deal some damage.
Barter. So now you can buy banded iron. Your steel. If you did the Stormcloaks in the very beginning, you have the steel Imperial armor. You don't need this. It's better. You can get a hunting bow. Let's see. What does Lockjaw have? Longbow. It does 6 damage. Go to the weapons. This does 8 damage. Buy it. I don't have enough gold. So I gotta sell this. I want to sell this. Sell this. Sell, sell, sell. Iron War Axe. Light boots, light bracer.
Imperial sword.
Yeah. Sell one of my Imperial swords. My fur boots. My bear pelt. Then I go to him. Buy the hunting bow. Buy a sword. If you can. Most likely you won't be able to. Buy steel ingot. I've just got 2 steel ingots.
Good day.
I'm going to go over here. The grindstone fixes all weapons. You get a steel ingot or leather. This requires leather and you can make it better. My Imperial sword, I can make it do 10 damage with 1 steel ingot.
Not too shabby. Apprentice level work. Solid. Keep at it.
Wait till he walks away. Steal his ingots.
You can't sell stolen gear,
Yeah, you can't sell stolen gear unless you level up your bartering all the way.
but you can use it. That's always good.
You
Does it mean
hit
you
A
steal
and then hit X as soon as you do something. I'm going to do it again. Go down, hit A. Sorry. A, then X. And you've crafted it. A, then X. A, then X. And now I have fine. Imperial armors that is fine.
stuff I should have been doing, but I just didn't feel like
So
it.
you can, that bear pelt that I had earlier, I can go over here, take the bear pelt. I already sold it, but I can turn it into leather.
Which I should have done.
Steel shield. Nobody saw that?
Oh, you're being watched though.
Who the fuck is watching me? Didn't see it.
Do you want to explain the eye thing?
Yeah. Now, when you're crouching like this, you are invisible. No one can see you. Not even now that chicken. I move. He sees me. It says detected. When the eye opens, you are being watched by a chicken.
Anything that can.
Anything that can see you will show up.
You never know if it's actually something that you have to worry about. If a chicken sees you stealing something, no one cares.
Yeah, if a chicken sees you stealing something, you won't get in trouble.
But
This
it's
is
the
the
fact-
forge.
It's the fact that you don't know whether you know what's watching you or not.
Yeah. The forge, you can hit A to use it. You immediately are able to forge hide, iron, studded, leather, and jewelry. Jewelry is really good. If you find a diamond and gold ingot, you can make this and sell it.
Especially.
If you have iron, the easiest, and I cannot stress this, the easiest way to level up. Okay, take all those iron ingots. You need leather strips as well. You need to go to the iron dagger. It costs 1 leather strip and 1 iron ingot. Make as many of those as you can till you become a level 100. Then you can craft anything, including dragon armor. That is the easiest, and I mean the easiest way to do it. This video's gone on a little bit too long, and I apologize for that. Just kind of had to get through all the bullshit. It's actually nighttime now in the game. So this will be wrapping up the second installment of Skyrim, the Nord. This has been Brandon, FPS GGG, Guns, Games, and Guitars. That's all, folks.